do not click off this video. I don't care if you don't like me or you love me or hate me, I don't care. Listen, if you watch any Sonic video today, you better watch this one, because this video is genuinely amazing. Check any of my other Sonic videos and you will never hear me say that, genuinely. Right, anyway, like and subscribe if you love me. I probably love you too. I want to talk about the brand new information that we've got with Sonic and Sonic's collaboration with Fortnite. This is awesome. We have a bunch of brand new information that I want to share off, so let's hop right into this. So obviously, we're going to go through some tweets. This is awesome. So you're telling me there's a chance, undefeatable, break through it all, and find your flame all in Fortnite? Maybe a Giganto live event? That would be pretty awesome. Anyway, what we want to show off is Hypex. Fortnite is in the talks to add Sonic's theme of Live and Learn, and it's spotted by @SonicXFort and Daryl Splice, or however you say that. That's pretty awesome, but this is so awesome. The fact that we might even be getting some sort of Sonic Shadow skin, some sort of collaboration, the story behind Fortnite, this is awesome. We've been waiting for this for so long, to see Sonic and Shadow in Fortnite, and especially if it's going to be centered around a new event, or there's going to be extra things added to the game. We don't know that. There could be, and that would be awesome. But yeah, this is kind of a concept art of what Sonic could potentially look like in Fortnite, and honestly, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, because notice how in Fortnite, all of the characters have to be the same height, and the issue with that is that all of the characters have to have moderate proportions. So Sonic's a bit hard because he's like 3 foot, or I think he's 5'1". Now, I want to quickly settle the debate on Sonic's height. I think modern Sonic is 5'1", and I think classic Sonic is 3'3". And the reason I say that is because how on earth can classic Sonic and modern Sonic be the same height? Can you please let me know in the comments below? Because I don't get that. They're not, like, I don't get it. Anyway, you can make the debate for movie Sonic. He's obviously 3'3" because there's no other person like Hedgehog to compare him to. Classic Sonic and modern Sonic are not the same height, and Sonic Forces kind of messed that up. Anyway, yeah. But this is by Justin. I don't know, random guy called Justin on Twitter. I literally do not care. But by far the best Sonic skin concept I've ever seen, and I think he can just work fine in Fortnite. And I hope it's not just the shoes after Thursday's update. Yeah, we might be seeing Sonic and in Fortnite on Thursday. This week on Thursday. If it's not confirmed, I'm definitely seeing it around Sunday. I think it's coming out this Sunday, and I'll show you why later into this video. So, I hope it's not just the shoes after Thursday's update, but it very well could be, so people shouldn't get their hopes extremely high. I believe so strongly that if they even have an inkling of adding Sonic shoes to Fortnite, that we're instantly going to be getting Sonic in Fortnite. This is such an awesome render. I'm literally like freezing in my mind right now. The child is coming back at me, and this is so immaculate. I love this. Anyway, look at this. This is super awesome. Please, I really hope Epic and Sega have found a compromise. Sonic could fit into the Fortnite rig without looking too strange, and I just want to see him officially in the game, and they could even draw inspiration from the existing mascot costumes. Yeah, this definitely could work. Like, I'm loving this. And now we've got a tweet from Hypex again. Fortnite is stacked this week. We've got a Megazord transformation, and obviously we've got the Sonic collab. So, yeah, that's just extra Fortnite information if you want to know that. And, yeah. This is awesome. Live and Learn. This is another source just trying to reinforce the fact that this is going to happen. And here we go. This is Sonic City. Rumor: Sonic X Fortnite collab may arrive this Thursday, and the leak suggests that Sonic and Shadow will be featured in the game, but no official confirmation yet. Stay tuned for updates. Now, here's the thing. There could be a chance that this is PUBG. But if it is PUBG, then I strongly believe that Sonic can still make it into Fortnite, because not just because of contract binding. I think there's a very rare circumstance with Fortnite, because Sega has immense ties to Epic, and I just don't see this not happening. Sonic's collabed with Minecraft, with Roblox, and I think they've collabed with... another big IP. Oh yeah, Super Monkey Ball, which is a Sega IP technically. So, listen. Sonic Crosswords has already bridged the gap between helping the Sega studio truly accentuate Sonic into this new stratosphere, and I believe heavily that we will be getting this Sonic and Shadow and Fortnite collab. Specifically them, I want to point that out specifically. Also, another thing, I wanted to show off something about Sonic Frontiers 2. So, we know that the new game is going to be coming out within the next 2 years to a year from now. We even genuinely could be seeing Frontiers in early 2027. And the reason I say that is because Epic have always... Not Epic. I'm getting into my Fortnite too much. Sonic Team and Sega have had so much confidence recently, especially with releasing new games every year, and whilst it's normally conventional for them to release a AAA title around November-December time, I strongly believe that they're gonna have the confidence to be pushing out more titles. I even think next year we're gonna be getting a Heroes remake. Not a remaster, a remake. I truly believe that. If you want to have a discussion about that in the comments, yeah, this is called Frontiers Revisited, and this is super awesome because of the way the boss has completely been reimagined. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I'll link this tweet down below. You've obviously got Giganto, which shows a whole new color palette. It's really, really awesome, and I love these new animations. Sonic just looks so much more polished. Now, don't take this negatively, because Sonic Team did not have the time or the resources to actually make Frontiers as good as it could have been, and Shadow Generations has already shown that, so do not say, they always say this all the time. Genuinely, I believe that if they were to actually implement these changes, Frontiers 2 is going to be insane. Now, I want to say this was from June, and it's not necessarily recent, but I want to talk about this panel, and this is a concept for Sonic Frontiers 2 Break the Limits. The digital world is alive, and it's hunting you. Action-adventure, single-player, consoles, and PC. Now, this is really awesome to talk about, because obviously this is late in news, but it's always awesome to go next to these leaks and truly see what is Frontiers 2 has in store for us. What could we potentially see for this new game? And this is what I'm seeing. Sonic's sharp wit is put to the test as he is hunted by a new threat, a rogue AI which can mimic his every move, forcing Sonic to outthink himself. I believe that clenching onto the cyberspace elements of Frontiers is probably one of the strongest things Sonic Team can do, because obviously they have a moveset already based on the Frontiers model, and if they were to just expand that, it would be awesome. I genuinely believe that they have so much more potential when it comes to making more combat moves for Sonic, and also just expanding the way that the combat system works in terms of defense, being able to fight back against enemies. That would be impeccable. So we've got some shocking twists about the Ancients' fate and their true connection to the Chaos Emeralds. I feel like the story could be a lot more immersive compared to Frontiers, because I loved Frontiers' story. I love how simplistic it is, I love the gameplay loop, but the only issue is I just feel like it's kind of basic sometimes, which obviously is going to be solved in Frontiers 2. Rich dialogues filled with callbacks and references to Sonic's past. I believe that these cutscenes will be polished, and obviously we've seen that in Shadow Generations. I truly believe this will be incredible. The Unreal Engine 5, which I am very skeptical about, because obviously I'm not entirely sure if that would even be a viable solution and would actually resonate with fans, but one thing you can be sure about is Unreal Engine 5 has some crazy graphics, but you don't really need to worry about graphics. Graphics has always been something that Sonic Team has always mastered. I mean, the art style in Forces was awesome, and Frontiers had some of the best graphics in the entire series, but that's up for debate, but that's my opinion. I genuinely believe that. These are also some pretty cool screenshots. Apparently these are more surveys showing potential new Sonic games. Obviously here we've got Sonic Frontiers Break the Limits again, Open World Freedom 2.0, experience massive interconnected biomes with real-time terrain deformation, dynamic weather, and puzzles that evolve as you progress, and the zones that rearrange themselves in real time, such as floating islands collide and the digital storms rewrite the terrain. Dimensional shifting, walk between the alternate versions of zones, each with unique physics, hazards, and secrets. And 1 minute you're grinding on neon rails in a violent cyberpunk cityscape where everyone wants you dead, and the next you're exploring a beautiful serene forest filled with a cherry blossom and taking in the beautiful breathtaking views, all in the blink of an eye. Yeah, this is awesome. This is also Sonic Smackdown to fighting game. You can read that if you want to, but I'm not really too interested. I don't care about getting that covered. I care about Frontiers. But hey, if you like that, that's why I don't cover Sonic Crossworlds. Like, I love that game and it looks awesome, but I'm not super interested when it comes to making content about it. But anyway, this is the screenshot. If you want to just have a look at that. But yeah. This is super awesome, and I'm very excited for it. And also, this is another cool thing that I saw by Altia. This is a really cool moveset for Amy, especially if they were going to be implementing the new a completely new animation set into Frontiers 2. Well, we're calling it Frontiers 2 because we're not entirely sure what it even would be, but this is really awesome. I'm loving that. Look at this. Look at these. Oh man, it just looks... I'm not saying it's perfect, because obviously... you can't just glaze everything that's fan made, but this looks pretty good, pretty awesome. And then obviously I don't know, some random tweet. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please speculate down below this whole Fortnite collab, tell me what you think, and Frontiers too. Hey, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be seeing Frontiers 2 in 2026, but one thing I can confirm is we will be seeing a brand new Sonic game in 2026, and you can guarantee that. I know they're making something, and I truly believe that it's going to be something like a Heroes remake, and also they're definitely going to be updating Crossworlds. Sonic Crossworlds is going to get consistent updates. Watch if they don't do that. They want this to be a live service game where they can leech money out of people because Fortnite does it, and they're like, hey, why can't we do it? You know, we have an established fan base, and that's everything. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Obviously, try and see if we can smash, I don't know. I'm not even going to make a like goal. All I care about is you guys watching this. So thank you. I really appreciate that. And I just want to say that you're all awesome. And I'll see you in the next video.